This is how we took over 100,000 people from $100 in their sports betting bankroll to over $100,000 using the PlayerProps.ai app and strict bankroll management. Now, if you don't believe me, let's just take a look back to one of the many steps along the way to this great financial success story. Check it out.
Hey guys, what's up? What is happening? We got another day of college football, baby. That's right. Just to review yesterday's picks, our main play, the running back for Minnesota, was void. He did not start. We kind of knew he had some injuries in camp, but we felt like if he did get the green flag, he's definitely going to cover his line. He had a pretty big gap between the AI projection and his line. So we didn't play, so I was not worried about that. But then we had the Minnesota receiver. So our thought process is, hey, well, the good thing the running back's out, then we're going to be passing more. This game, North Carolina versus Minnesota, almost set a record for the fewest passing yards in a college football game collectively. But because Minnesota was down at the very end, we did get some more passing there. And our receiver, depending on where you found the line, if you locked in his line at 55.5 exactly, you got hooked. If you found a 54.5 line, you won. So it depends on where you got your line at, which is why we always stress line shopping. The lines are never the same across all sportsbooks every single time, so you want to make sure that you're locking in a bet with the best possible line. If you're going over on a stat, you want the lowest number possible. So for those that got 54.5, you hit, because this guy got 55 yards exactly. If you locked in the 55.5, you got hooked. But it is what it is. We're going back to some college football here today. We have it pulled up. Also, NFL is live and ready. So all you have to do after you download this PlayerProps.ai app, which you should have on your phone already, should have this downloaded. Just go here when you select the dates, and you have to go to you have to choose the date of the game. That's how it works. So we all know that the first kickoff game, we're gonna have Kansas City here playing on the 5th of September. So you go here, you click on the 5th, and that will show our NFL tools. Then you can click to Sunday, following that Sunday, Sunday's date, the 8th. So the 5th and the 8th, we already got week 1 stuff up. Start locking in your props. Make sure you get the best line possible. Anyway, what we're locking in here today, right off the bat, I see a really nice play here. Bryson Green, he's a Wisconsin Badger. His receiving yards line is at 44.5. It might be lower in other books. Make sure you're line shopping. But our projection saying he's going to get 65.42, which is a nice 47% percentage difference. Now, I said this on yesterday's show. In the first 1 to 2 weeks of college football, you don't want to really pay attention too much to the past data because so many things change with college teams year after year. So you could reference it, sure, but if it says a bunch of NA because maybe they are a freshman and they don't have any past data, or if they're from a super small JUCO school, which stands for junior college, and then they now on a nice FBS team, they're not going to have past data. So it's the past data is finicky at the beginning because we don't have access to every single player depending on where they're coming from. But as the season progresses, we're going to get more and more data for those people. So don't put too much time into past data for college football. It's kind of the same thing as college basketball now with this whole transfer portal stuff getting so massive. But yeah, anyway, we like Bryson Green here. Over 44.5, or if you have a lower line on your on another book that they have access to, you can do that as well. We're scrolling down trying to find another play. I mean, we can go. I mean, I don't hate going back to back on 2 players in the same game really, because Kenneth Womack, he's at a 53.5 line, but his projection also is about 65.93. It's not as big of a difference. It's a 23% percentage difference, but it's still a pretty big jump. I mean, that's what, 15, about 12 and a half yards of difference, and we only need to get we need to get 54 points, 54 receiving yards. So yeah, I think we'll just go attack this here, this single game. It's 9 p.m., so no matter what time you're watching this, you have plenty of time to lock it in. But Bryson Green over 44.5, Kenneth Womack over 53.5. And you'll come to learn that receiving yards is actually one of my favorite things to target when it comes to football. I think that's one of the easier things to be able to project. So Bryson Green over, Kenneth Womack over. Lock those puppies in, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck this weekend. And yes, NFL is already live, so once you download the app, change the date, select the NFL days you want to target, start locking in those top props as well. Good luck.